Hi there, I am Jacque Elias, the director and CEO of Futurebound, and I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to do something that not many CEOs do, which is talk from the heart. Um, this video is about why I became CEO, why Futurebound, why does it matter so much? Why do I lose sleep over trying to grow this business? Well, it really started when I got married. It started with a love story, to be honest. Got married to Jacque Elias, and he was already a mortgage advisor and was in business and seeing clients and doing an amazing job. But I remember one day kind of changed everything for me. I was at home, just moved to Wellington, and so I was building relationships with our 4 children. It's 4 bonus stepchildren for me, and I was listening to a call one day, just overhearing Jeff on the phone with a client or a potential client, someone who was calling and wanted to buy their first home. And this person wholeheartedly wanted to get into their first home, do something for their family that would change their financial situation. And quite honestly, their financial situation was in such disarray, and there was just really, he was so far from being ready to buy their first home. And Jeff had to say, "You're not ready yet. Do these things, put these things in place, and maybe a year, 2 years from now, you'll be ready." And I realized at that moment that there were so many people that actually wanted to change their financial future, had no clue how. He thought, this potential client thought that the bank was going to give him the deposit. And this is just an example of not really understanding money, how it works, how do banks work, all of these things. And so that family was disadvantaged because they didn't really understand how to handle their money. They didn't understand how it all worked. And so that really sparked a conversation where Jeff and I started talking about all of the families that we could help if they actually had more understanding. And we really started talking about how we could educate and advise families, and how that education and all that information that we could provide them would change their financial futures, how generations, so the track that generations would be on would completely shift and change, and how wealth can then start being built in the family and trickle down in generations. And that's really the heart of Futurebound. And that's why I stay up late. I wake up early. I'm waking up between 4 and 5 a.m. To most days. Even on a Saturday, my alarm goes off at 5, to really start to be able, not start really, I guess we've started, but to grow this business so we can impact more families. It's really, that's what drives me. That is why I'm in the Futurebound family. That is why we spend time planning, and really being able to say, how can we help? Really, it seems like a kind of something nice that people say, but really that is what we talk about behind the scenes. How can we help more families? What can we do to change the trajectory, change the future for New Zealand families? So if you are interested in changing your financial future, and you are saying, hey, look, I didn't get the guidance around money. I didn't really understand how, when I started with my own money and my own job, how to organize my finance or have money management, or how investing in property or buying a house can actually change my financial future. And I just started on this process, and I would love some guidance. That's what we're about here at Futurebound. So please do get in contact with us. Book a 15-minute call. Really, it's just a 15-minute call that can change the rest of your life. I know that sounds corny, but it is true, because not only, if you're not ready to do whatever it is, if it's get a new mortgage or change up an existing one, if you're not ready, one of our advisors will talk with you and help you come up with your next steps so you can get ready to then invest in yourself using property, invest in your future using property. So thanks so much for this. It looks like about 5 minutes of listening to me here. Definitely, it would be great to get to know you and for you to join the Futurebound family. So book that 15-minute call. Until next time, guys, have a great one.
For more financial tips, advice, and education, like, follow, and subscribe.